Good morning. I've been giving a lot of thought to the things that challenge me on race day and overcoming the top fears on race day. Now, most of us have a laundry list of fears like not showing up to the race on time or the porta potty line being too long or forgetting our bib. I've done most of those things. But for me this year at Boston, my top three fears are: one, overcoming the fact that my feet are really going to hurt. I have fallen arches and the fatty pads on my feet from mile 18 to 26 just killed. So I've got a good pair of shoes. I've been training in them. They've got a wide toe box. I've got a solid set of insoles. That helps a lot. And also I'll use something like a BioFreeze or a Body Glide. The Body Glide takes away the chafing. The BioFreeze kind of numbs the pain. So that helps a lot too. So that's my go-to. My second fear is hitting the wall. Now, we've all been in races where we've hit the wall, and it's usually, for me, it's a sodium issue because I'm a very, very salty sweater, and it's a little bit of a carbohydrate issue. So I'm going to plan ahead, like I always do. I'm going to aim for 30 to 40 grams of carbohydrate per hour because I know that's what my gut can tolerate, and I'm going to make sure to hydrate correctly and not just use the fluid that's on the course, but I always add in some extra sodium or some extra potassium and electrolytes. And my third fear is really giving up prematurely. So I have a tendency at mile 20 to look at my watch and say, today's not the day that I'm going to break the world record, right? And I can assure you that's not going to happen on Boston, the world records part. But when I get to mile 20, when I get to mile 22 and I look down and I realize, maybe PR in time is not going to happen today, I'm not going to give up. Because PRs happen in different manners. They can sometimes be time, but also how, taking in this historic course and remembering what the course support was like and the elation of finding, my husband at the finish line and just crossing that finish line. And I'm also going to remember when that mindset starts to creep in that I worked really hard up to this point. So I'm not going to throw in the towel at mile 15 or mile 20 or whenever that thought starts to creep in. I'm going to push through it. I'm going to overcome it. I'm probably going to add in some caffeine and carbohydrate because that helps chase those thoughts away. But I'm not going to give in to that fear.